I shouldn't even have been there. I was only standing in as a replacement speaker for someone who'd gone down with food poisoning. It was just a chance encounter really, nothing more than that. Or was it? There she was on the second row. She cried pretty much the whole evening while I shared my story. I kept it very general. I just kept saying, you know, I don't know what it is for you. Obviously, for me, it's the fact that I was born with one hand. I've overcome a lot of stuff, identity, who I am, my worth, my value, overcoming a heap of emotional stuff and all the rest of it. But what is it for you? What are you overcoming? What shoes are you walking in? Etc., etc. So I was trying to keep it very general. I was only standing in at last minute, so I hadn't prepared anything brand new. I just told my story. And there she was, crying from beginning to end. Felt really sorry for her, thinking, what am I saying that is causing that much of an impact to that poor girl in the second row? Finished my talk, sat down, all was fine. And very swiftly, the lady that had organised it said, Sarah, come and meet Lucinda. Lucinda came from the second row and virtually fell into my arms. Her 1.5 arms wrapped themselves around my 1.5 arms, and we hugged for what seemed like forever. We stood there hugging and sobbing because my shoes were her shoes. There's me saying, whatever it is for you, it's not likely to be that you were born with one hand. A group of 40 ladies, what were the odds? What were the chances? And yet my shoes were her shoes. And so we have walked the same shoes. Today I'm wearing flip-flops. I don't know what shoes you are wearing. And I don't know what shoes you are wearing. I don't know what you are journeying through. I don't know what shoes you have worn. Maybe one day you will have a chance encounter with that person and you can say, I wear those shoes. I have worn those shoes. I know what it feels like. Oh, what a beautiful thing it is. It's one thing to say in theory from your head, oh, I can imagine what that must be like. And it's a whole different thing to say, I've worn those shoes. And today, as you're watching this, whatever shoes you are wearing, wherever you have been, your life has been forming a story. And I pray that even today that you would meet someone that you would be able to say, I've worn those shoes. I'm wearing those shoes. And I understand. I would love you to just read Lucinda's blog. She tells her story in her own words of that encounter that night. It was really something that we will never, ever forget. Just a pure chance. Absolute coincidence? I think not.